My dad is a driver in Zenith Bank. He was at work, so they just called us that they don't know how my dad is behaving, that we should come. So when we got there, he was destroying things. So the nurse said we should take him to this Yaba psychiatric hospital. When we got there, they said he's a psychiatric patient. So how he became a psychiatric patient, we don't know. My mom, her name is Ewilem Loretta. She took loans from bank to pay. No way. No money to go to the hospital. I don't want my parents to die, please. My other brother is in Togo. Then the other one is working with Zenith Bank. Then I'm here with my parents. And all the money we are getting is going to the loan. To pay rent is no way. It's either the microfinance, they will come that, where is our teller? Because of the money my mom was spending, I was like, why can't let me just, instead of her spending this money. At a time when my eyes got open, I wore my clothes. I went downstairs to one baba downstairs. I went to buy this Benson. So I said, let me just, if it's to smoke it and see if it will, let me just, but because of my name, I can't do anything outside my name. In a day, we don't even get up to 5,000 anymore. So when we remove like 3,000 for the loan, we'll spend 1,000 for anything, either cooking, anything. I don't know what to do. I'm just saying this thing to the general public so that in case anything happens to any of us, maybe either death or something.
What actually happened to you?
It all started in 2019 when I was processing my university. But I just discovered a rash on my legs. So immediately I scratched the rash. Before I could know what is going on, all my face were covered. I can't see, my hands everywhere. Before I could say, Mom, please come back from work. Before she came back, I didn't even understand myself anymore. All my bodies were swollen, everything.
That was just it?
Yes. And it comes and go. Like, it will stay for like 2 to 4 months. It will go. I'll be happy that, okay, I'm fine. Before I know it again, it will still repeat itself. That's how it has been coming, going, pus all over me. I'll be using almost how many tissues in a day? This is me. Here I can't even see at all. Then my jaw everywhere was swollen. My legs. This is the pus I'm talking about. I can't sleep. If I manage to sleep, pus will be coming out of my body. I'll be using tissue to clean my body as if I can't even explain it.
Okay, wait, you show me all of this later. Did you go to the hospital at all?
Yes, I did. I went to this Kajola hospital here. So they gave me injection. But immediately they gave me the injection, it became worse. So people asked me not to go to hospital anymore.
What did they diagnose at the hospital?
They didn't see anything. They said I'm fine.
You were fine, but you were itching and you were scratching your body?
Yes.
But the doctors said you were fine?
Yes. They didn't see anything at all.
So the injection brought it out more?
Yes.
So what did you do afterwards? When they said they didn't see anything, what did you do afterwards?
Some of our parents asked me to stop going to the hospital. I should use this native agbo. So that's what I've been using. And it actually worked.
So it was agbo that helped you?
Yes.
How long was this?
2019 to 2021. It is almost 2 years, yes.
It was almost 2 years?
Yes.
And you were like that every day?
Yes, it will come, stay for like 3 to 4 months, and it will go, I'll be fine. Between space of 1 month again and 2, it will come again. That's how I've been managing myself.
Did your parents think it was probably a spiritual attack or something? Because of where we are Africans, you might think maybe someone somewhere did something. Did they ever say anything like that?
My parents didn't believe it, but some of our parents that do bring people here, they said maybe it's an attack, but I'm like, who did I offend? I don't go out. I don't even have friends at all. So it was hard for us to believe that, okay, someone can just do all those things to me.
When was the last time you experienced this itching? Because you said it comes and goes. 3 months, it comes. After 3 months, it goes. When was the last time you experienced this?
March, around that March 16, 2021 was the last time I experienced it.
And since then, you've been perfectly fine.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a bit about your family, your dad, your mom. Tell us a bit about them.
Okay. My dad works with Zenith Bank. He's a driver in Zenith Bank. But after my sickness in that 2019, then 2020, he was at work. So they just called us that they don't know how my dad is behaving, that we should come. So when we got there, he was destroying things. So the nurse said we should take him to this Yaba psychiatric hospital. When we got there, they said he's a psychiatric patient. So how he became a psychiatric patient, we don't know. So that's how we have been managing, and they dropped him from work. During that time, house rent, everything was there. So to feed, to pay rentage, my school, everything. The whole
They said you became a psychiatric patient.
patient.
Psychiatric patient, yeah?
Yes.
Did he have anything like that before now? Were there traces of him acting that way before now, since you've known him?
No. No.
He was never like that.
No. No. He's a very calm person.
Suddenly, he came up with that reaction in the office.
Yes.
And they said he was destroying things.
Yes.
When you saw him, what was it like?
His eyes were very reddish, as he was just saying, I want to go there, I want to go there. Where he's going, we don't know. If we put him in the car, he will be fighting with everybody. So,
But is it better now?
yes, it's fine now. But if you are telling him that this is what you did, then he will say, no, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And we couldn't have the chance to record him because he was so violent.
For how long was that?
He suffered it from that 2020 to still 2021. So we do take him for a checkup every 3 months, and we spend 60,000.
Per checkup.
Yes, we are supposed to take him now this March, but there is no money for that.
When you say this March, like in March 2022?
This year, yes, but there is no money for that. And if we don't take him there, he might
Suffer and relapse.
come up again.
Okay, how about your mom? Didn't tell us about
My mom, her name is Ewilem Loretta. She's 52 years old now, and she's a graduate. She studied education in Delta State University, and she's the owner of the school, Lozzie Williams Group of School. So ever since all these things started, she has been the one assisting us. She took loans from bank to pay, no way. So I just want to assist my mom in paying the debt. And now she can't even see with one eyes. If she closes the other one, she can't see. She might be looking at you, but she's not seeing you proper. No money to go to the hospital. I don't want my parents to die, please.
Do you have siblings?
Yes.
How many of them?
We are 4, 2 boys, 2 girls.
Who's the first child? Are you?
No, I'm the last born.
Where are your other siblings?
The first daughter is married. She's in Delta State. Then my other brother is in Togo. Then the other one is working with Zenith Bank. Then I'm here with my parents.
Are they all aware of this situation?
Yes.
What are they saying about it?
I don't think they have, because if they have, at least they would assist. But I don't think they have. Because my sister, she barely calls. If we call her and maybe I say, okay, I want to come and spend holiday with you, she will say, don't come because there is no money.
You were telling us about the school earlier. What about the school?
Yeah, we occupied 2 flats, but because of the COVID-19, we wasn't able to continue because we lost most of our PPUs. So we have to maintain one. And now government is destroying houses now around this number 5 Kayode Street. So we have lost most of our PPUs. The whole school is not up to 15 now. And all the money we are getting is going to the loan. To pay rent is no way.
How many pupils did you have before?
We have up to 100. That's one I could remember. Not the ones that do come to stay after school. but basically we have up to 100 people because we occupied the 2 flats and it was full.
And you had teachers then, yes?
Yes, up to 6.
So you don't have any teacher now?
No, we don't.
So you're the one who teaches the children now?
I'm the one doing everything.
You were talking about your admission too. What were you doing at the time?
I was processing at this National Open University, Peace and Conflict Resolution. But along the line, I fell sick, so I couldn't continue.
Why peace and conflict resolution?
I didn't get all my papers complete, so they asked me to just choose that course. Then maybe later I can re-enroll and go for anyone I want to go for.
So what would you really love to do?
I would have loved to study education, but I didn't get my literature.
When you sleep every day, what's on your mind? Or before you go to bed every day, what's on your mind literally?
Anytime I feel like sleeping, I'll just like, "Ah, God, I wish I can just wake up one day and just help my parents out of this situation." Because if I wake up, what I see in the morning is either the microfinance, they will come that, where is our teller? We are coming to pack your property, so day, so. And even the property self, we don't have. Then they will not want to understand whether you were sick or whatever. So what they will just say, our teller. And if we pay like, the only money we can even pay is maybe 2,000, 4,000. And when we pay that money, they will abuse. And I cannot reply them because I know that no, they are doing their job. I can't abuse them. Nothing. It's the only connection we have is just the money. If you pay them their money, you have your peace.
How much is this money you're talking about? The loan that your mom took from them, do you have an idea how much it is?
Yes. It's up to 2,100,000. Yes.
And how much have you paid out of that?
I think we must have paid up to like 600 because during the COVID we didn't pay anything. They gave us this moratorium and they were adding interest. So it was after the COVID we started paying and we lost most of our people. So now if they come, we just go and pay like 2,000, 4,000. They will be complaining, how are we going to calculate this money? So it's affecting me seriously.
Then about these injuries that you had then, what were the things on your mind then when you had this injury? Because you said the hospital or the doctors said they could not diagnose a particular thing that was wrong with you. They said you were fine, but you were itchy and then your face is swollen and everything. What was going through your mind at the time?
Because of the money my mom was spending, I was like, why can't let me just instead of her spending this money. At a time when my eyes got open, I wore my clothes. I went downstairs to one baba downstairs. I went to buy this Benson. So I said, let me just, if it's to smoke it and see if it will, let me just. But because of my name, I can't do anything outside my name. That name do hit me. If I try to do anything bad, just remember your name, God's love. Whatever you do, it doesn't rhyme with that name. So that name has actually been the one keeping me. If not, I'll just think of dying.
How much does this name mean to you? When you say God's love, that's the name keeping you. What exactly are you talking about?
It means a lot to me because if I feel like, okay, I should just do what other people are doing, the name won't allow me. The name is everything. The name is everything to me.
So it is safe to say that God's love has kept you?
Yes.
Did you ask your parents why they named you or christened you God's love? Did you ask them?
I asked my mom when I was sick. She said she named me because it was for a reason. Because actually when they gave birth to me, I was somehow. So she just had to name me God's love because it was all miracle. Like this hole you are seeing here, it came out this place. So I can't eat. She thought maybe I would die or some, but to God be the glory, I'm still alive. So that name, it really means a lot to me.
So now that everything you make from here, you have to pay the loan with. How do you now survive? How do you feed on a daily basis? How do your parents feed? How does everybody feed?
Every day we are supposed to be getting like 4,000 now. But before, in a day, we get up to 11,000, sometimes 20,000 in a day, and in a month we get 54,000. But now in a day we don't even get up to 5,000 anymore. So when we remove like 3,000 for the loan, we'll spend 1,000 for anything, either cooking, anything. Then sometimes God can just help us, maybe a family relative can just call, how are you preferring, and just send something. That's how we have been surviving all this while.
You spend 1,000 naira per day on feeding and every other thing. Just 1,000 naira.
Yes. Yes.
You don't spend more than 1,000 naira per day.
Sometimes we don't even get up to that. We can just, if we didn't see any money, because we must pay the loan. If it's 2,000, if we get 3,000, we must pay like 2,000 to any of the microfinance. So the remaining money is what we spend. If we are sick, we just pray. I thank God we have our first aid box, so there are some drugs there. So we can just go there, take paracetamol. Even if it's not, once we take it, at least God will do the remaining work.
But so now I want to be very real now. So how do you spend the 1,000 on feeding? Like, could you explain how you manage what you buy and?
Yes. Like if we go to the market, I have one customer that knows what happened to me. So when I go there, I'll tell her that I want to buy a goosey, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. Everything should be just 1,000. So when I come back, I'll go and meet these people that do sell fish. Okay, give me fish like 200 naira, but I'll pay you tomorrow. That's how we have been doing it.
How about how to cook? Gas? Do you use gas or?
Yes. If our gas finishes now, we'll call the people that do supply us gas. So they'll supply and maybe come later. That later might be month end. We'll just be gathering that. Before it was 4-5. So month end we can pay them like 3-5 and extend the balance to another month. That's how we have been coping.
So you don't spend more than 1,000 naira in a day?
No.
Okay, your dad, what's his situation now? Is he getting better? But he's unable to do anything, yes?
Yes, he assists in the school too. At least now he can do things. He does everything normal. But if you don't give him that drug, he might start again. So, and if the drugs finish now, March, there's no hope to take him to the hospital to spend 60,000. There's no 60,000 anywhere. So I don't know how it's going to be like.
What drug are you talking about?
These psychotic drugs, this olazapine. I don't know the remaining ones. I only know olazapine because I do bring it for him very well.
How much do these drugs cost?
I don't know. Once we get that 60,000, we'll just give the injection and everything. So that 60,000 will cover everything for 3 months. They will just be coming to check him up. So after that 3 months, you won't see anybody until you pay again.
The last time you paid was December?
Yes.
So December last year was the last time you paid?
Yes.
And this is approaching March.
Yes.
So you need 60,000 naira to take him to the hospital?
Yes.
You don't think that if you don't take him to the hospital, he might suffer a relapse, yes?
Yes. Because even if you miss a day without giving him the drugs, the next day you will see some reaction. You might be talking to him, go and just give me a spoon. He might go, instead of spoon, he will go and bring something else. And you might be asking him some question. Instead of replying you directly, you'll be replying. So every day you must give him the drugs. Every day.
So when you pay 60,000 now, they give you the drugs that will last for 3 months every day.
They'll be coming to check him every day.
They come to check him?
Yes.
All the time?
Yes. If it needs injection, they will give it to him.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
I just want God to just help us, because I don't know what to do. I'm just saying this thing to the general public so that in case anything happens to any of us, the general public will know that, okay, this is the reason why this thing happened.
Anything happens like what?
Maybe either death or something. Because as it is now, the mind is not happy. The house, even this place we are now, they are giving us notice almost every time. No money to pack. We are just giving them hope. The hope we are giving, there is no hope anywhere. If they take us to court now, they might give us time to just quit. No money to pay for the rent. We are just hoping.
But are you positive that you come out of this? Well,
I know, because they say when there is life, there is always hope. I know that we'll come out of it, and there's no way I can't kill myself. I'm not going to kill myself except God wants me to die.
so nothing bad will come out of this whole thing, yes?
Yes, nothing.